So today I want to take us through the process of being registered as a nurse in New Zealand if you are internationally trained and you've practiced internationally in other countries apart from New Zealand and Australia. So maybe you're a nurse in any country within Asia, any country within Europe, any country within Africa, besides being in Australia or New Zealand. So last time I shared with us about the requirements that are required by the Nursing Council of New Zealand to register you as an internationally trained nurse. So that forms the basis of our discussion today. So today we'll quickly just go through the steps that you need once you've ensured that you have the requirements with you. So remember, the requirements that we talked about is nursing education, nursing registration, English tests, which could be OET or IELTS, and your work experience. The first thing now, what you do, you create an account at the CGFNS. What you need to know also with the CGFNS is the same body that verifies documents for those nurses that are going to be that would want to transition to United States of America. Now we need to be careful because it's different. It's the same body, but differently accredits for those who want to be for those who want to practice in New Zealand and for those who want to practice in the United States of America. The reason is because these two countries, the Nursing Council, have different requirements. Basically, that is it, but the body is the same. The process could almost be the same. So you create an account with CGFNS, then they verify your documents to the 4 requirements: your work experience, your nursing education, your English, and your licensure. So once CGFNS verifies the documents, then they will send a report. Your case manager will send the report to you just to flip through if they meet the requirements or they reflect your experience and education and your biodata and everything. Then they'll forward it to the Nursing Council of New Zealand. Once they forward it to the Nursing Council of New Zealand, they'll send you an email and let you know that they've submitted your report to Nursing Council of New Zealand. Nursing Council will confirm that they've received your report and you can await to be assigned a case officer or a case manager. Now, once that happens, then they'll redirect you to my IQN portal. So you create an account in my IQN portal. Once you create an account in my IQN portal, then you will populate your data. It's very easy and straightforward. So you just follow the prompts as it guides you. And then you pay your fee for assessment by the Nursing Council of New Zealand. And then now you wait. Once they allocate you to a case officer, you of course get an email that you've been allocated a case officer and they can be able to track your progress. So an outcome can be rejection. Another outcome is that you can be you can be redirected to another portal and to pay for your annual practicing license, or what we call the APC. So in this case, this could be maybe nurses who were trained and worked in most of the European countries, maybe UK, US. So you just get a letter and told that you've been approved to apply for your license. As easy as that. Then they redirect you to another portal, then you pay for that. And third category is that you may be recommended to do a competency program or competency assessment. They changed the name, so right now it's competency assessment and no longer competency program. Competency program is what they were calling CAP. So initially, for some of us, we went through CAP program. So CAP program used to be 6 to 12 weeks. So they give you a letter recommending you with a list of institutions that you can be able to do your CAP program. So minimum, some institutions were 6 weeks, others were 12, but the outcome is the same. But now that has changed. However, for those who had submitted the applications as at December 2023, they are eligible still to do the CAP program. But for those their documents are submitted from January this year, 2024, then they'll undergo the CAP assessment. Now, CAP assessment has 2 kind of assessment. We have theory assessment and OSCE. So the theory assessment is done online. This you can be able to do even at your country of origin or outside or overseas, whichever center that is closest to you. And then the second, now once you've done and finished the theory, then you can, of course, they'll communicate to you that you next schedule for the OSCE. Now, OSCE has to be done in New Zealand, so it's after that you can travel to New Zealand for OSCE. OSCE is, at the moment, will only be offered in Christchurch, in one of the nursing simulation centers in Christchurch at the moment. So I'm sure they will be able to roll out other centers. I cannot speak so much of that, but at the moment, it's only in Christchurch at a nursing simulation center that they're going to offer the OSCE program. So the OSCE has mandatory 2 days orientation and preparation, and then the third day is the OSCE. So for the third day of OSCE, it's just 3 hours, so it's not a very long process. It's 3 hours, but there are 10 stations for OSCE. And then once you've done that, you've completed your OSCE, they'll be able to let you know whether you've passed or not. If you've not passed, you have 2 more opportunities to resit your OSCE. But if you've been practicing as a nurse, I believe, and of course you'll go through the preparation and what's expected of you, then I don't think it should be something that should be very difficult for you to be able to make it. So guys, that is it. So if you've thought of going through this process, it's easy, but at the same time it can be challenging because you may not know what the timelines are. But I always said, if that's your passion, if that's really what you want to do, then you can put your resources, put your energy towards that, and just see how it's going to come out. And I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, if you need any support in terms of guidance in the process, just let me know, and I'll be able to assist to the best of my ability. Thank you guys, and all the best. Bye.